Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and you are looking at an M53 stroke M55, and this is the east spawn of Airfield, and the player who's commanding that M55, because it is the M55 with the big 8-inch howitzer, is Did You Feel It? And he's a regular contributor to What Arty Noobs, and battle is underway. Now, as you can see, there's a star on the side of his barrel, so he's got one mark of excellence in the M53-55. He's an accomplished player. It's a Tier 9 American SPG. And you'll probably ask, why do I know this is the M53-55 or that it's the M55? Well, the reason is that it's got the big fat barrel. And the big fat barrel is the 8-inch howitzer. The thin barrel is the M53, which is the thin 155mm gun. Okay, he shoots at that first target. Immediately looks away. It was a TVP. Looks like the shell fell short. You can see the divot in the ground where the shell landed. Okay, he's got another target on the other side. Now, he's got 19 rounds. And it's a fairly long reload. Usually under battles like this you relocate after between reloads, but Did You Feel It is deciding to stay put for the moment. That RU-251 is taking his attention. He's marked his target, T-key, and whack, he gets a splash hit of 281 hit points. That's quite reasonable, and a nice stun on that RU-251, which has made him pull back. That's the great thing about stun. It does actually tend to change the behaviour of the enemy tanks. If they were being aggressive, it makes them very passive, makes them pull away from battle because they don't want to get hit by shells whilst they're in a stunned state. Now we've got a Wizzy 120. He's a tank destroyer, Chinese tank destroyer, around the corner. Okay, can he actually put a round into that? Round goes in, lovely shot there. 454 hit points, 3 critical hits, and a big stun. That's going to make an awful lot of damage, and that tank has been taken out. So he's picked up the maximum on stun assist as well. Okay, while they were doing that, an enemy Ferdinand was spotted at the back, as well as the Tiger II. But Did You Feel It's decided to ignore those, and he's going over to the east, or the north side of the map. I'm going to say east from his position, but it's actually the north side of the map. Had a quick look. Now, which target is he going to focus on? Looks like he wants that T-25 Pilot 1. It's in a very difficult position. He's trying to make sure that the line is red where it intercepts the tank. It's very, very narrow aim. He shoots. Oh, it was close, but it wasn't close enough. It's a very difficult shot when the tank's sitting over a ridgeline. Oh, now that was a bit awkward there. They took down that TVP, but looks like the T49 on Did You Feel It's team almost came a cropper and landed on one of his teammates after coming down off the cliff. Now he's aiming for this Jaegeru. He's marking his target with his T-key. The down arrows have appeared above it. It comes up in chat saying, I am attacking the Jagdpanzer E100. He's loaded. He adjusts his aim. He shoots. Direct hit! 456 hit points of damage. Stun. It wasn't the Jaegeru actually he hit, it was the VK4502. My mistake. I thought they'd swap positions before that shell went out, and there was me thinking he was attacking the Jaegeru. Okay, it's gone back to that T-25 Pilot 1. It's a difficult shot from here. He's trying to pre-aim, waiting for the aim to come good, but it's rocking backwards and forwards, so it's a very, very difficult shot indeed. Waiting for it to poke up, he shoots. Ooh, no, falls into the rock face just ahead of the T-25. It has stunned the T-25, but it's a very difficult, very narrow aim. It's got a much better aim over here on the north side of the map. As a Skoda T50 poking its head out every now and then to take shots. Now if he can judge it just right, that T50 will poke its head out and get an 8-inch shell straight in the side. Ah, but the VK4502 is visible and he can hit the rear. Or is it the front? No, it's the side. Round goes in. It was a splash nearby, but it's 172 hit points. He'll take that. He switched his attention back to the south again. That T-25 is still there. Looks like he's going to try another shot into the side. It's a very difficult shot. Now it looks like the Ferdinand that was off to the far west side has been taken out. So he shoots that round in. It goes in. It definitely hits the T-25. So he's definitely lost some hit points and been stunned. Question is how much? Oh my god, he's lost virtually all of his hit points. He's only got 129 left and he's still got stun. But a dangerous enemy's turned up, a Tiger II. They're more of a sniper tank than a brawling tank, that Tiger II. So it's a bit odd to see him down here, but I suppose he needs to come down because his team's losing. And he's got to push through. And the T-25 pilot's coming up over the top, and he's just taken out the M48 Patton. And in the meantime, he's DigiFeel It took out the Tiger II. Right, so that T-25 is now trying to get revenge on the remaining forces of DigiFeel It's team. Oh, and he's been killed. He's been taken out by the GWE-100 on DigiFeel It's team. Now it's the remaining heavy on the enemy team. It's the T-34. And they're pretty powerful. Used in the right hands, a T-34 can be very, very dangerous. Rounds out. Direct hit! 451 hit points of damage, 2 critical hits, and he's stunned. And he's continuing to mark his target with the T key, saying, I'm going after that tank. He's telling his teammates that's his target. He's also indicating to them that he needs that tank attacked. Now he's picking up some stun assist, and the T-34 has been taken out. So now the last enemy that he's looking for that's a danger is the TD. It's the Waffenträger Alpha Panzer IV. And he's marked his target, but it's disappeared from sight. He shoots anyway. Oh, and it splashes him. 335 hit points, so he's going to pick up the stun assist here. That Scorpion G is plugging shells into that Waffenträger, and it's been killed. That just leaves the 2 Arty on the enemy team, and they must be further to the south. Now the GWE-100 is indicating grid square K1. That's where he thinks the enemy is. The other tanks are moving south. In the meantime, DigiFeel It is almost reloaded. He's ready to fire. As soon as he found the enemy, yep, they found the batch at 155.58. And it's already been hit, and it's been killed. And there's the M55-53 and the enemy's team. Rounds out. And he gets a stun. It's a near miss. A near miss, 160 hit points, well, 290 hit points of damage, and it's taken out in the end by the Emil 2 on DigiFeel It's team. So that's the end of the battle. And it's an ace tanker in the M53, M55 for DigiFeel It. He got a bruiser medal for scoring at least 5 critical hits, modules or crew incapacitations during the battle. He also picked up a Confederate for doing more damage to more enemy tanks than any other player on his team, at least 6 tanks that were subsequently destroyed by other members of his team. If we have a look at his team score, he scored 3,000 hit points of damage, which is the highest amount of damage. He got 1 kill, which puts him 5th in that total, but he scored the highest amount of base XP at 1,117 experience points. If we look at the detail report, he fired 12 rounds in total, 4 direct hits, 4 penetrations, 8 with splash. He did damage of 3,000 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 8 vehicles in total, which is more than half the enemy team, but he only killed 1 of the enemy. But he did do 3,649 hit points of stun assist, and he caused 11 stuns in total. So only 1 of his shots didn't cause stun, and I think that was the first shot that he fired as well. He has a premium account, so he earned 62,925 credits. After resupply of the ammunition, he takes away 40,485 credits. He earned the XP on a premium count of 1,676 XP, and that's all he took home because there was no multipliers. So good battle there, did you feel it? Another Ace Tanker to add to your collection, and another Confederate medal. Well done. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like, and do subscribe to our channel, because we get excellent replays like this all the time, and hopefully I will see you in the next replay.